Tired of hearing you need to hustle 24/7, sacrifice your sleep, and live on caffeine just to build wealth? What if I told you there's a better way? A calmer, more sustainable path to financial freedom that doesn't require you to burn out. In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you how the quiet, consistent approach to money not only works, but often outperforms the frantic, high-stress hustle. This isn't about getting rich overnight. It's about getting wealthy for a lifetime without losing your sanity along the way. We've been sold a lie. The internet is flooded with gurus screaming about hustle culture. They tell you to wake up at 4 a.m., work 18-hour days, and constantly be grinding. If you're not exhausted, you're not trying hard enough. But let's be real. How sustainable is that? For most of us, it's a direct path to burnout, anxiety, and making terrible, impulsive decisions with our money. This is where the idea of calm money comes in. It's a philosophy that directly challenges the hustle narrative. Calm money isn't about being lazy or passive. It's about being intentional, strategic, and patient. It's about understanding that true wealth is built through consistent, intelligent actions over time, not through frantic, short-term sprints. Think of it like the story of the tortoise and the hare. The hare is hustle culture fast, flashy, and full of bursts of energy. But it gets distracted, takes risky shortcuts, and ultimately exhausts itself. The tortoise is calm money. It moves slowly but steadily, following a clear path, never deviating, and eventually it wins the race. The financial world is littered with stories of hares who made a fortune on a risky bet and lost it all just as quickly. The tortoises, the ones who quietly invested, saved, and built businesses step by step, are the ones who enjoy lasting wealth and, more importantly, peace of mind. So, why does this boring approach to money actually win in the long run? It comes down to a few key principles. First, boring money avoids emotional decision-making. The stock market crashes, and the hustle culture investor panics, selling everything at a loss. The calm investor sees it as a predictable market cycle, maybe even an opportunity to buy more at a discount, because their strategy was built for the long haul. They're not reacting to the daily news cycle. They're executing a plan they made years ago. Second, boring is repeatable. You can't sustain an 18-hour workday for years on end, but you can absolutely sustain saving 15% of your income every single month. You can sustain making an automatic investment into a low-cost index fund every 2 weeks. These are small, almost unnoticeable habits. They don't make for exciting social media posts, but compounded over decades, they build empires. It's the magic of compound interest, which Einstein supposedly called the eighth wonder of the world. And compounding works best with two ingredients: time and consistency. The boring, automated approach gives you both. Third, boring money focuses on what you can control. You can't control whether the next hot stock will go to the moon or crash to zero. You can't control global economic trends or interest rate changes, but you can control your savings rate. You can control your spending habits. You can control your investment strategy and how diversified you are. Calm money is about building a strong financial fortress by focusing on these controllable factors, creating a system that is resilient to the chaos you can't control. This is why get-rich-quick schemes are the enemy of calm money. They promise massive returns by focusing on uncontrollable, high-risk factors, and they almost always fail. This brings me to a crucial point. Financial peace is a strategy, not just a feeling. It's something you actively build, just like a portfolio. The goal isn't just to have a certain number in your bank account. The true goal is to reach a state where money is no longer a primary source of stress in your life. So, how do you strategize for peace? It starts with clarity. You need to know your why. Why do you want to build wealth? Is it to retire early? To travel the world? To provide for your family? To have the freedom to leave a job you hate? Your why is your anchor. When the market gets scary, or when you're tempted to splurge on something you don't need, your why keeps you grounded and focused on your long-term plan. Next, you automate your financial life as much as possible. Set up automatic transfers to your savings and investment accounts the day you get paid. This is called paying yourself first. It removes willpower from the equation. You're not deciding whether to save or spend. The decision has already been made for you. Your savings goals are met on autopilot, quietly working for you in the background. This single act can reduce financial anxiety more than almost anything else. Then, you build a buffer. This is your emergency fund. Having 3 to 6 months of living expenses saved in an easily accessible account is the ultimate stress reducer. Car breaks down? No panic? Unexpected medical bill? It's covered. Lose your job? You have a cushion to figure out your next move without desperation. Your emergency fund is the firewall between you and life's chaos. It allows your long-term investments to stay invested and do their job, even when short-term problems arise. It's the foundation upon which the entire calm money strategy is built. And finally, you embrace simplicity. You don't need 50 different stocks and complex derivative strategies to build wealth. For most people, a simple portfolio of a few low-cost diversified index funds is more than enough. It's easy to understand, easy to manage, and has a proven track record of success over the long term. The financial industry often tries to make things seem complicated to justify their fees. The truth is, the most effective strategies are often the simplest. Boring is beautiful. So, what is this quiet path to wealth, and how can you start walking it today? It's a path of subtraction, not addition. It's less about finding the next secret investment and more about eliminating the noise, the stress, and the bad habits that hold you back. First, do a financial declutter. Unsubscribe from the stock-picking newsletters. Mute the crypto gurus on social media who promise 100x gains. Stop checking your investment portfolio every day. This constant influx of information is designed to make you anxious and trigger you into making impulsive moves. Your goal is to create a calm mental space around your finances. Second, define what enough means to you. Hustle culture promotes endless accumulation. More. The quiet path encourages you to define your finish line. Calculate how much you actually need to live the life you want. This number, your financial independence number, turns an infinite game into a finite one. It gives you a clear, achievable target. Once you know your number, you can create a realistic plan to get there, and you can ignore the pressure to keep up with the billionaire lifestyle you see online. Third, practice mindful spending. This doesn't mean you can't enjoy your money. It means every dollar you spend is an intentional choice. Before you buy something, ask yourself, does this align with my values? Does this support my long-term goals? Or am I just buying this out of boredom, social pressure, or to get a temporary hit of dopamine? This simple pause can transform your relationship with money, shifting it from mindless consumption to conscious allocation of your resources. The calm way to wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about building a robust, resilient financial life that supports your well-being rather than detracts from it. It's about choosing peace over panic, strategy over speculation, and consistency over intensity. You trade the short-term thrill of the hustle for the long-term satisfaction of genuine, sustainable freedom. It won't make you a millionaire by next Tuesday, but it will give you a clear, actionable, and stress-free plan to become truly wealthy over time. Wealth that isn't just about money, but about having the freedom, security, and peace of mind to live your life on your own terms. So, take a deep breath. You don't need to burn yourself out to build a great life. You just need a plan, a little patience, and the courage to choose the quiet path. Thanks so much for watching. If this idea of calm money resonates with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos on building wealth without the stress. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next one.